And the question of the week is, what is exactly a sales funnels and what more can it bring to my business? Excellent question. Thank you for asking those amazing questions every week. And this week in the Social Media Love Show, we're going to answer it actually part one. I'm going to take a lot of time going through each step of the way because a sales funnel is like the spine of your business. If you don't have one, you don't have any sales. And don't worry, because you probably have one, even if you don't call it a sales funnel, because it's a little tacky, right? What is it? It sounds like everybody has a funnel. It's a thing you take from your pocket and it's here. It's just a term, and I don't want you to get caught up with words. I want you to follow what I'm going to explain to you so that you demystify the sales funnel. So it's basically the system you put in place to attract perfect strangers to your ecosystem, whether it's your marketing or your sales system, and then they become your clients and hopefully repeat clients for you. A sales funnel usually can be simple. You can also have a sophisticated one. We're gonna keep to simple today. And there are usually 4 steps. I am Angélique Binet. I'm the founder of Social Media Love, and I help women entrepreneur, coaches, consultants to take their space online so that they can actually get a piece of the marketplace with their message. I am on a mission to help 50 women a year to fall in love with their fear of becoming visible, meaning using their voice, their ideas, their stories, their irresistible offers, their beliefs, their leadership, and their expertise so that people buy from them. So today I said we're going to talk about the sales funnel part 1, because the first piece of attracting someone to your sales funnels is the attraction. So what does that mean to attract? So number 1, I want to spend the time to in this episode of Social Media Love to really focus on 3 questions. The first one is like, who do we attract? Why do we attract them? And how do we do that? So number 1 is the fundamental piece, and not enough people say it again and again and again, that you have to spend so much time studying who is your ideal client, because if not, here's what's happening. It happened to me again today. I got a message, an email from someone, first was a man, which is completely not my ideal client. I serve women, but that person was in my email list. Guess why? Because at the very beginning of my business, I was not attracting correctly. And then some men got into my email list. Nothing against men, but this is not my ideal client. And that person was not happy about the way I was talking, because I talk to women and we don't talk the same way. So when you don't attract the right people, you're in trouble on the long term, and people won't buy from you, right? So make sure that you exactly know who you're talking to. And don't worry, because this is one of the main documents that I prep for my students and for people like you who we meet on YouTube or anywhere online. I have like a free download you can have around this video. There must be a yellow button, or maybe in the description, a link that is actually your ideal target client template. And please spend the time to fill up each sections, because this is what will actually help you not only attract the right people, but when it's time to do ads, you're going to be able to target the right people. And then when you create content on social media, then you're going to have the right words, because you know who you're talking to. If you're trying to talk to everybody, nobody's going to catch your message, right? So download this PDF. It's called I'm going to tell you the exact name. It's called my free target audience template, and you'll be surprised at how much this is going to be helpful beyond the attraction machine that you are either building for your business, or maybe you already have a very good business, you're happy with it, but you know that if you jump on the online journey, you can really optimize your sales, then you need to start with this. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to attract? So point number 2 of the attraction machine. Once you know who you want to attract in your little world, you need to figure, you may wonder, why do I need to attract? I'm here anyway. It's because if you're tired of always attracting people that are already within your world, current world, and you're ready to step out of your current audience to attract maybe a new market, maybe you pivoted online, which is new for your business, so now you are set up to maybe go beyond your country or beyond a region you work for, or maybe you're open to kind of test a new market. Maybe you were doing only, let's say, moms who had kids and felt overwhelmed with how to eat healthy food for the family, and now you maybe want to go after professionals who want to eat healthy and have a better career and stuff like that. So whatever is your goal, or which new market you want to reach, or maybe you want to niche down because you were too wide and you want to go down, then you're going to need to do that visibility work and show your content to the right people. So for this, you need to know who, and then you need to figure out, your attraction machine. So this is why the third point I want to spend time with you is how do you attract people once you know who you want to attract, and then why? It's because they don't know you. They're perfect strangers, and this is the first step of your funnel. You need to attract those perfect strangers. They're stranger, they feel that you are a stranger to them, but because you've done that homework of, owning your niche, you know that those people who find you like strangers, they're not that strangers to you, because you know who you've been searching, researching, and talking to. So how do you attract? There are many ways. So you are at Social Media Love here. So you can attract people on social media, no matter what your platform is. Most of the time, it's going to be three things. It's going to be through videos, through audios, or through words. It could be online or it could be in person. So for example, one way to attract people, if you're a guest speaker on a podcast, you're gonna attract new people to your world. Or maybe you are a speaker on stage, or you used to be, or you're gonna go back to your stage. Then each time you speak, then you get new people interested in learning more about your business. So that's a way to attract. Or maybe you only attract on social media, or maybe you have a podcast, or maybe you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you only get people through referrals. Then there is many ways you can attract people. Or maybe you run roundtables like I started to do, right? You get a little committee of people, and then you get to know them. They get to know you, and they want to learn more about your business. So I want you to think like this. Do I know enough about who am I attracting? And once you know that, how can I become more visible to that audience, right? So what is your way? Is it through videos? For me, every week, I show up on my YouTube channel, and on Watch, I do a live video where I expand on the topic that I post on YouTube. And then I promote that video and that blog all week long. This is how I attract people. Because the next step that we're gonna treat in the next episode of Social Media Love, I'm gonna explain to you what you do once you attracted people. So I want you to download this free bonus I have for you that's gonna help you to identify who is the person you want to attract. And don't make it complicated. Go after that person. If you're not sure who, maybe go back to the clients that generate the most revenues for you and that you like to work with. That's very important. And then focus on them and build that profile through that lens. Okay? So now I'm just recapping. Know who you want to attract to your machine, because I'm telling you, once they're in your machine, if they're not the right people, they're not gonna buy, or they're gonna tell you nonsense that you don't want to hear because you have no time for that, right? You want the right people. You want to hang out with your people, and you can do this. This is exactly what we do actually in our program. If that's something you're interested in, just, reach out to me, no matter like DM or even through that video, if there is a way to reach me. Like, I want to talk to you of how we do that. It's a big chunk of our program. In the meantime, do that exercise with the free bonus I have for you that is around this video. Just grab it, print it, and like really spend at least half an hour. Okay? And then, so once you decided that, then figure out, in what you're currently doing in your marketing, what do you do that regularly attract new people? And do you have a process around it? Do you want, or do you do a little bit of everything? It's overwhelming. So what is the way you like to do it better? And that becomes your signature way of sharing content that's going to attract people. So maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's a YouTube channel, or maybe it's your LinkedIn, whatever. Or maybe it's referrals. It depends how fast you want to go. We know that social media going to help you go faster and reach more people, right? And then when you add a layer of ads to attract new people, that's another way to attract new people, right? It's your Facebook ads, for example. But you don't want to do that until you know for sure who you are attracting. So now, this overview of the attraction part of your sales funnels gonna actually help your business to talk to the right people. And the question of the week I have for you is like, do you have a tip or a recommendation on how you attract people to your sales system? I want to know. Let me know around this video, because it's always cool to see how you guys are doing it. And if you got some value out of this video, I want you to tell me and tell your friends, like put their name in the comments, tag them, smash the share button, and come back next week. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like click the bell to make sure you get notification. And until then, guys, thank you so much for being here. Ciao, ciao.